welcome back to the podcast.
We're your hosts. I'm Abigail.
And I am Matt.
And today we are on the set.
Yes, it's not fully set up, but I wanted to actually start using it with the table. You see the table? I built this from Amazon.
There you go.
But I put it together.
I was like, we did not.
And we have our cups, our World Cup cups.
Pookie Pulisic.
I have Thierry Henry.
I have Pookie Pulisic.
Boom. And today
said Bula.
And today we're gonna be reviewing two films. We have two massive films, Toy Story 5 and Supergirl.
Two bangers coming into the summer. And
yes.
then of course next week
We have Minions 3. And then what else? Oh, we're doing Avatar next week as well.
Airbender.
Season 2
came out today. Comes out today.
Yes.
On Netflix, so that'll be next week.
I don't know if it's every episode that's coming out because Netflix has been like holding episodes and releasing sometimes. They don't like drop everything all at once anymore.
Fuck, I did not think about that.
So it might just be, we'll see how they do the release schedule. We didn't check any of that stuff.
Okay.
We also have games, obviously. We got 3 different games today. We're going to do 2 at the beginning and 1 at the end.
Good job.
But yeah.
That's it.
You guys like the new setup so far? We have a little table.
Let us know what you think. This one is off screen, and this one. But it's Instant Family and The Fault in Our Stars. Who do you have over there? Oh, you have Marvel, but you can kind of see
You can barely see Marvel there in the corner over there.
And
then obviously all my favorite World of Warcraft stuff.
And then of course the Tree of Film.
The Tree of Film. Bruce Banner.
Yes, of course. All right.
There's going to be evolutions to the set, but this is like the general area we're going to be sitting from now on.
Evolutions.
Yeah, because I want to set it up where
like a Pokemon?
It's like a one-click.
Can we trap it and then when we open it, it's like a new set?
Sure. Whatever you want to.
Brilliant.
Whatever you want to do.
Excellent.
We have a monitor here that lets us see what the camera is showing. So if you see us looking down, it's because I'm looking at myself. There's a giant monitor. If you follow us on Instagram, she posted a picture.
I did.
Of like what BTS the set kind of looks like that way. Because obviously fun. You guys see this way, that way. There's 2 massive lights, a camera, all this sort of stuff. It kind
of looks like when you watch the news. Like the BTS of the news. Like this kind of looks like a newscaster. Like they have a, what's it called? It just
a reference monitor.
We just don't have a prompter thingy.
A teleprompter
with a script, because we're unscripted.
Because it's a podcast.
Because we keep it interesting.
All right,
here we go.
So games first. You want me to go first?
No, I think I want to go first.
We're doing the drawing first then.
Oh.
Because the heroes is going. You want to do the drawing last?
No, he's right.
No. Do you want to do the drawing last?
No, that's okay. Let's do it. Wait, no, you go first then.
Okay.
Sorry.
So she is going to be blind ranking 5 Pixar films, obviously in honor of Toy Story 5. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to give them all randomly. You got to rank them 1 through 5.
This is like one of my niches. I love animated films.
All right. Toy Story 1.
Ew, 5.
That's crazy.
I do not like that movie. I think it's so scary.
You already messed the list up.
Oh, no, did I? Can I say 4 since you haven't moved on?
You said 5.
No, 4.
Nope,
Let's do 4. Let's do 4.
It's 5. Everyone roast her in the comments.
You're so annoying.
Coco.
2.
2. Okay, so you have Coco at 2.
That feels strong.
Toy Story at 5. Brave.
1.
Brave at 1. The list is fucked, guys. It's destroyed.
Is it really bad?
So you have Brave at 1, Coco at 2, Toy Story at 5. Ratatouille.
3. I apologize. That was probably really
coming
bad.
in at number 4 for you is The Good Dinosaur.
Ew, yeah.
Your whole list is destroyed.
It's terrible. Wait,
so number 1, you have Brave.
Okay.
Number 2 is Coco.
Okay.
Number 3 is Ratatouille.
Okay.
Number 4 is The Good Dinosaur, and number 5 is Toy Story.
Okay, so I would have done
it's
1
demolished.
Ratatouille.
Yeah.
2 Brave. 3 Coco.
4 Toy Story.
It's just that I don't know. I don't know. I can't really categorize musicals in the same category as non-musicals.
It doesn't matter.
So to me, Coco is like its own realm out of these movies. So that's fine that you put them together, but I'm just saying to me it's like not comparable. But whatever.
4 Toy Story, then 5 The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah, because The Good Dinosaur was like atrocious.
Truly. As soon as you put Toy Story at 5, I was like, she lost because I know you hate The Good Dinosaur.
I really don't like Toy Story 1 though. I just think it's so scary.
You're cracked out.
Why is that doll like? Why Sid? Like Sid needs help, and Sid just got shit on by toys.
And Sid is dead.
Shit. Sid. I just called Sid shit. Shit.
Shit is dead.
Sid got shit on by non-animated objects. Well,
Inanimate objects?
inanimate. Thank you. I gotta move on. We gotta
All right,
go.
what's the next game?
Am I drawing?
Do you want to do the drawing game or do you want to do the DC game?
No, let's do the drawing game.
We can do the drawing game last.
I can't. Well, let's just do the DC game.
Okay, so she is not going to be... You got to do your little intro.
If you've ever met me and you think I'm indecisive, this is why. He's
All
like,
right.
what do you want to do? And then what I want to do, thrown out the window. Let's go. You are ranking characters, blind ranking characters in the Justice League. I'm going to write these down because I'll forget. Number 12.
Okay, let's do that intro again.
Yeah.
A little more pizzazz. We're trying to make a TikTok here.
I don't have pizzazz. I only have ka-chow.
Okay.
All right. He's going to be blind ranking. No. You're going to be blind ranking. This is hard. Matthew is going to be blind ranking Justice League characters.
Boom.
I already told you they're Justice League, so now you know they're
Is it Justice League or DCU? DC characters.
It's Justice League.
So they're only characters that have been in the Justice League.
Correct.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. She's so, like...
Iconic.
She's not my favorite character, but she is very iconic, so I have to put her at 3.
Okay.
Like, a neutral number.
Okay.
Like, there's not that many... Like, I don't fuck with her that heavy, but she's a great character. So I'm going to put her at 3, just because I think... Let's middle of the pack it.
I think that's fair. Green Lantern.
Green Lantern?
For fun.
It depends on which Green Lantern, because there's so many of them.
No. Green Lantern.
So, if we're taking a culmination of every Green Lantern, and we can't be specific,
right.
I'm going to put him below Wonder Woman at 4. If it was, like, specific Green Lanterns, there's some that are really good, and there's some that are, like, really bad. So, like, if we're taking the whole Green Lantern, like, every character into consideration...
Then it would be different.
Yeah.
Okay, The Flash.
The Flash is my favorite DC character, so I'm going to put him at 1. The Flash is my favorite DC character. I love The Flash.
All right, you have 2 and 5 left.
Correct.
Superman?
Is 5. He's just so vanilla. He's like, I need a little bit of Oreo in my ice cream type of vibe, you know what I mean? Superman is too vanilla. He's like the OG. So what's my last?
Number 2 is Aquaman.
So my last is I like this list. I actually, for me personally, I'm okay with this. Yes.
The whole thing? Okay, so number 1 you have The Flash. Number 2 you have Aquaman. Number 3 you have Wonder Woman. Number 4 you have Green Lantern. And number 5 you have...
Superman. Personally, the only thing I would switch is I would actually put Wonder Woman above Aquaman.
Okay. Do you think
so it would be Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Superman. But there are some Green Lanterns that I like more than most of these characters.
Ones, yeah.
But you didn't give me a specific.
Correct.
There's also a ton of different Superman. There's a ton of different Flashes.
Well, I was going to say, do you think that, what's his face last year? David Borzen...
You're talking about the Green Lantern in Superman?
No. Do you think that David, who played Superman in 2025 Superman, is more vanilla than any other Superman we've had?
I'm going off of comic books. I'm not going off of movies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if we're going off of movies, Green Lantern is the worst because like the only Green Lantern is Ryan Reynolds.
That's funny. That's exactly how I was thinking.
I'm not going off of movies because the Flash movies were all terrible too. His character.
But the show was not. To be clear.
Only the first few seasons.
The first 2 seasons were amazing. Obviously, the rest was kind of...
Like, if we're going off of just the characters, like the acted movies, it would be Superman, then Wonder Woman, then Aquaman, then Flash and Green Lantern.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a completely different list if we're going off of movies.
Okay.
I was going off of, like, comic books. And, like, the comic books I've read.
I don't know the comic books, so...
So, for those who know the comic books and read the comic books, let me know my list, how it was. All right, so now let's...
I'm going to say it's boo-boo because in neither of your lists was Wonder Woman number 1, and obviously she's number 1 always. So
factually incorrect.
One of the only characters that was not on this list...
Batman.
Well, yeah, and Cyborg, but what I was going to say...
Batman would have been 2. I actually like the Flash more than Batman.
Who's not in the Justice League is...
There's a ton of characters.
Supergirl, which we're reviewing today. So
correct.
I don't know why he didn't get that.
Oh. So are we starting with Supergirl or are we starting with Toy Story 5?
We're starting with Supergirl because I just said that. Are you okay? Are we okay over there?
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before we start with that, quick little box office draft update. Your Toy Story movie is already outperforming Mandalorian and Grogu, $350 million. So That's good to know.
That's insane.
So it's gonna hit $1 billion. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit $1 billion. So
we're part of that 350 mil.
Yes,
and
we
I'm
are.
going to see it again after this episode in 3D.
Correct. I don't watch things in 3D because
4 eyes would be 6 eyes.
I'm blind. All right. So now Supergirl.
Supergirl.
So what's your quick little out of 5?
No, we're not. Oh. Never mind. You go first.
I'm actually gonna give this movie a 4.
Okay.
A 4 out of 5. Yeah. So like 8 out of 10.
Are we talking like overall movies of life? Or like,
what do you mean?
Like just overall movies? Are we comparing this to like superheroes or what?
I was just making sure the green light was on.
Yeah. I've been looking at it. Superheroes or oh my word.
Dear God, that's why it's meant to be on your shirt.
Yeah, but then it's here and you said that you can't hear me.
Yeah, but you're also putting it 10 miles away
Somebody
from
come get me. Like what? Excuse your face. Superheroes. Are we comparing this movie to other superhero
what
movies?
It is.
Just movie. Yes, 4 out of 5.
It's 4 out of 5.
I agree.
I give it a 4 out of 5.
I think it's a 4 out of 5. If I was comparing it to other superhero movies, I would give it a 4.5 because I genuinely think it is such a good superhero movie. I think it was...
If we're just numerically comparing against superhero movies, it's so much lower.
Oh.
Because you have so much Marvel stuff to compare it against that it's
but I think it's
better.
such a good... It's still such a good movie comparatively.
No.
I mean, other movies being good doesn't make this one
What's
worse.
a 5 for superhero movies?
Endgame.
Dark Knight, Endgame.
Never seen Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, right? You've never seen the Nolan trilogy?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about Moon
Knight.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's not a movie. That's a show.
Dark Knight is definitely lower.
You're cracked out.
Than this
You're
movie.
wrong.
For me.
You're cracked.
To be fair, Nolan's interpretation with the
You're
whole
wrong.
Batman was so deep. And I think this movie did such a good job of being deep. First of all, this movie has a female superhero who is involved in issues affecting women. Never seen that before. Like Wonder Woman is always saving the world.
Okay.
Who's another one? Black Widow is always saving the world and always a secondary character, except in the movie, which was the Black Widow movie, which was Buns. What's her name? In Thunderbolts.
Yeah, this was a very
This was a very
the
feminist,
story was very
It was about
insular.
Females.
Is the word I'm looking for?
I don't know what that means.
It's not the world is ending. We need to save the world type of movie. Where I feel like every superhero movie is like that.
Yes.
Superman was like that. This one is she's just kind of the battle was within herself and acceptance.
I agree. And I think usually they try to tackle too much. Not too much. I don't know if too much is the right word. But in Captain America, it was save the world. But he was already so self-assured. He comes off the bat and he's like, I can do this. I'm going to go off to war and I'm going to be a strong man and da-da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
And then he faces a bunch of challenges, whatever, love of his life, Penny and blah, 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 whatever. But I think, likewise, this was focused in sort of the opposite way. This movie reminded me a lot, for comparison, of, I don't know if you would call it a parable, but it's a story about a man who, there's a beach of washed up starfish, and follow me. There's a beach of washed up starfish, and so he takes them one at a time, and he throws them back into the ocean. And somebody comes one day and says, old man, you do this every day. Why? It's not going to make a difference. The beach is always going to have washed up starfish. And he says, but it matters for this starfish. And I think this movie, for a lot of superhero-ness that movies are we have to save the world and the whole world and everybody's counting on us, it was very she was I need to save who I can when I can. She was I could save the brides right now. I'm going to save the brides right now. Brides. Because that's what they call them in the movie. Obviously, they're not really brides.
Spoilers, by the way.
Right. So it's always too late. But yeah, spoilers. And I think that was a really beautiful, different part of this movie comparatively to other superheroes. Yeah, you said it would be a lot lower compared to other superheroes.
Well, no, I just think because how amazing the films are. What
was not amazing about this film, though?
Well, it's just the acting was good, but in certain points it just wasn't amazing.
I think,
but you can't. The Dark Knight trilogy is some of the best acting in cinema. The cinematography in that movie is like some of the best cinematography in cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, the directing, like it's the Nolan trilogy. It's like the staple for that.
But I think that was the point of this movie. It's not. Thanks. Sorry. I think
I'm gonna throw a rock at your head.
I think that
I can't wait till we have the actual studio mics that are just sitting like this.
Right in front of
This
my
is a crazy symbol to have in front of my face, but you guys get it. It'll be right here. The mic, it won't move.
Is this your coming out episode?
No.
I think that was the point of this movie. It's a lot more grounded than.
No, but it's not about that. It's just like each individual aspect of the film, sound design, everything is like perfect in like the Nolan trilogy. And then even in stuff like Endgame, like it's like the culmination of so much stuff. Like it's hard to compete with those movies. You know what I mean? And like I think Shang-Chi is better than this.
But that's what I'm saying. Those are all like ginormously epic movies. This movie was just about the people that we can save right in front of us. Like those movies are all. Shang-Chi was about like stopping this grand evil, and then it turns into this huge fight at the end. This movie wasn't like that. This movie wasn't like Superman. It was very like, I can only solve what's in front of me, and that's all that I can do. And I love that because at the beginning of the movie, she's having a problem with alcohol, obviously. More spoilers, always more spoilers. And Toy Story 5, spoilers also in the future of this episode.
Well, she's using alcohol as a way to suppress her feelings.
Right. And as a way to like cope and not have to face things the way that Superman does, which obviously they have to face different things because he didn't lose literally everything he's ever known.
He never had.
Because he never knew it. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that it starts off so grounded in like real humanness. Whereas like a mistake that they made in Marvel, I think, was doing this backwards with Thor. Where Thor had everything and then gave into like the beer thing, and that's the part where he's like super like weird and like has a beer belly. And remember that part?
Yeah,
was that in Infinity Wars, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the second one. It's
but this
Endgame.
is kind of backwards. She's like coming out of that rut and like discovering her purpose, and it's not like this giant blow up of like, I'm a superhero right off the bat. She has like a we were talking in the movie about how she has a super tragic backstory.
Yeah.
Which was
it's
insane.
very sad in comparison to like
very sad.
Superman. The one thing I will say about this movie is, and we talked about this while we were watching it, is that it's very Guardians of the Galaxy-esque.
Very.
And you can tell, even though this wasn't directed by James Gunn directly, him being like the producer of this new DCU, right? He's kind of like, I don't know his name. Who directed the MCU? Like the people who are like overseeing the MCU. What's the word I'm looking for?
Producer, director, executive, studio.
Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige is like the person who is like overseeing the MCU. Like he's the one who's like kind of like putting everyone in these positions to do these things and like the order in which stuff is going to happen. Okay. Like he's like the person who's like overseeing that for Disney, basically. Like Disney, like you're in charge of the MCU.
This is your baby.
Yes.
Okay.
That is now James Gunn for the DCU.
For the DCU, okay.
The real DCU, James Gunn's DCU started with Superman.
Right.
And is now continuing with Supergirl.
Which you can tell a vast difference in like director style, costuming, cinematography, music, like literally everything is so much better for the DC than it ever. Well,
besides like the few, I think
does the Nolan Batman films count as DC because it's Batman?
Well, there was like the Nolan Batman trilogy, and then I think he like produced and was like part of Man of Steel a little bit, and then it kind of went on its own with.
I forgot about Man of Steel.
Ben Affleck and Man of Steel, and then Aquaman, and it was like a very like dark and gritty thing, which traditionally DC comics are more dark and gritty than Marvel comics. But I think James Gunn has found like a good middle ground, which he directed Guardians, and then he went to do Suicide Squad for DC, and now with how like well received the Suicide Squad movies were. He is in charge of the DCU, and you can kind of see how, like I said, Supergirl, for someone who is not on Earth and is like off planet, how the Guardians of the Galaxy and like the Marvel, I guess, like influence comes from
Yeah.
in these movies.
That part where they're like crossing between planets
Mm-hmm.
and it's like raiders or what are they called? They're like thieves. And they
Yeah.
board the ship. That was like super, super Guardian. Actually, we looked at each other and we were like, this feels like we're watching Guardians. It was
And it's not a bad thing. Like,
it was so good.
Like, a lot of people will be like, oh, this just feels like DC's becoming Marvel, which I don't think is really a problem because look how successful Marvel is, and a lot of the movies are phenomenal. And
yeah, I agree, but I don't think that it's becoming Marvel. Slight timeout. I just realized the fan is on.
Okay.
Oh, is that chilling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, with our other mics, it was not. Apologies. Marvel. That's funny that you were saying that. I think it just is looking more like Marvel color grade wise, but it's still darker than Marvel. Marvel never had any sort of plot that was like I don't know what the word is, like rapey, creepy, like that. Like what happened in this movie, like having like child brides in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It made it very swallowable, but you're still watching them and you're still like, what the fuck? This is really fucking gross.
Yeah.
Marvel doesn't have that. Marvel has
I'm trying to think of movies.
Which is crazy because earlier this week I was talking to Matthew about how mainstream media makes us so, what is the word? Desensitized to death. But didn't I say that to you in the car the other day?
Yeah, we were talking about
That's so crazy that we watched this movie because we were talking about how mainstream media makes us so desensitized to death that it almost makes it seem, and then we had a whole debate about this is kind of crazy, but is sexual assault worse than death? And I think it's interesting because I was talking about how movies and mainstream media never really bring up sexual assault in conversation. And this movie literally was basically about that. I mean, there was a small like death part where she was convincing Ruthie to not kill, what's his name? Crumb? Yeah.
Crumb,
because he's a little crumb.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought that was like I still think that it's dark and gritty. I think the color grading is a lot lighter. Like the last Superman movie in 2025 looked like Marvel visually.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that it feels like Marvel per se. Like that part where they're in the underworld and it's like really dark. And
but there are really dark movies like in Marvel.
What do you mean for Marvel? Like
Thunderbolts.
What? Thunderbolts.
Dealing with depression and all that sort of
stuff.
Yeah,
but I don't think. But I feel like it just ends up being so hopeful. Like, I don't know. I don't think this movie ended up being that like hopeful. It was very grounded, which I like about DC.
Beautiful at the end.
I agree. I totally agree.
I don't know. I think.
Yes, tell us.
It has that like, it's getting Marvelified, which I think is good because I think there are bad Marvel movies, but like I think they're taking the good things from the Marvel movies and implementing them in a good way, which obviously he's made 3 of some of the best Marvel films ever, which are the Guardian trilogy.
Right.
So he obviously he knows what he's doing, James Gunn, as like a overseer for this universe.
While still keeping the good stuff about DC, for example, Marvel movies have gotten long over the years. And I think it just draws out at some point in the movie. This movie was like a very nice... It's 107 minutes, which is 1 hour and 47 minutes. Under 2 hours. Like, you're in and out.
Yeah.
And there's, like, several different settings. You're on several different planets. There's so many plot lines. It's, like, it's so interesting. It kind of keeps you on your toes. Like, every time you think that she's getting closer to a win, it kind of just nosedives. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It was just really good.
Well, the thing is, this movie, unlike Superman, didn't have so much establishing stuff. Like it was just her. Like it was really just Supergirl, the whole movie.
Right.
You have the little girl that's parents were obviously killed, and then the villain, Crumbly Creme, and then like other than that, she is like the main focus the entire time. And then you get a little bit of, which I thought was really funny, Jason Momoa as whatever immortal god he is in the movie.
Yeah.
He was like a very good comedic relief for the film.
I agree.
And you have Crypto, obviously, but you barely see Crypto because the whole story is saving Crypto.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like really hyper-focused on her. So you can kind of do an hour 40. Whereas in Superman was like, what, 2-something? 210, 220? 2 hours and 20 minutes. But it's like Superman. You have Crypto in the movie. You're establishing the relationship with Lois Lane. You have the main villain, Lex Luthor, which is like a very important villain to Superman. You have the whole like superhero guild thing with the Green Lantern and all these other characters. There's a lot more to establish, and it's kind of like they even established her a little bit in that movie too, right? So like this movie could be a little bit shorter because Superman established so much stuff and even brought her into like the film. You kind of knew she was like dealing with stuff at the tail end of Superman.
Yeah.
So they could really kind of just jump straight into it in this movie and not have to. They built off her backstory, but they built it in like flashbacks that happened throughout the film, and they didn't have to have a whole beginning part of the movie that was like, who is this person? You know what I mean? Superman did that.
Right.
And that's like a similar thing that Marvel's really good at, is like, we can build these stories for these characters. So a lot of like, we don't need origin films.
Right.
If you know how to like build off of like each other.
Right.
Like an example of a movie that's going to have a whole origin is Clayface, that comes out later this year, which is part of the DCU.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is more of like, is going to be a much scarier film. But that movie, there is no Clayface in any of this other stuff. So like it's going to have to build off of itself and kind of be its own origin and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I think we could have a shorter movie in relation to like Superman.
Which is funny that you mentioned building off of, because I loved the costuming in this movie. I think that it was semi-basic, but like in a normal sort of way. Like she's on this other planet from Earth so that alcohol can hit her like a normal person. And so she's just in this like trench coat and like regular clothes. And then built off from other movies, I was thinking about when she changes into her Supergirl outfit and she puts the skirt on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I just don't think that if she made her own outfit, it would be a skirt. And I thought that was like a really interesting choice.
But she didn't make her outfit.
Exactly. Which I thought was so interesting that, I don't know. I just thought that was a really cool touch of being like, this is still your beginning and you're still good. And then she changes into the outfit that her cousin made for her, who's also got superpowers from Krypton, blah, 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 who's also good. It was a nice touch. It was a nice, like, bloop. So, yes, I love that it, like, kind of intertwined. It kind of brought him back. Also, he's in the movie. He's in the movie kind of often, yeah.
Yeah, he's calling her.
Yeah, like, to make sure, wish her happy birthday, and make sure she's doing
But all in all, I think it was a great film. I think
movie.
It's adding to the DCU in a good way. And obviously now she's going to be back on Earth with Superman, which there's already a new Superman movie planned to come out, I think, called Man of Tomorrow, which is being directed and written by James Gunn. So here I have a list of all the films that have been the Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters films for it. There were Superman, Supergirl, Clayface, Man of Tomorrow, which is directed by James Gunn, which is a Superman movie, and Lex Luthor and all that sort of stuff. It's a follow-up to this one.
Okay.
Then there's The Brave and the Bold, which I don't know what the hell this is about. Then there's Swamp Thing. And then there's an untitled Wonder Woman movie so far, which is being written by the same person who wrote this movie, which I kind of like that they're choosing women writers to write women characters.
Stories. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a beautiful thing, and I think that's very smart, because why are you having a man write a woman character when obviously probably the comic books were written by men? But I mean, when writing a film, especially a woman, like, I don't think a guy could have done the service that a woman did in relation to like the bride thing, the brides and the sexual assault and all that sort of stuff. I think it was done really well. She's a writer for the Vampire Diaries. And I think she was part of...
she was in the Vampire Diaries.
Was she in the Vampire Diaries?
Yeah, she was a character.
Oh,
like she acted in it.
So what has she written? It looks like she's written some theater stuff here.
Whatever I put in the... is what
I
found.
She was actually a recurring role.
I have here that she wrote We Win. I don't know if she wrote any theater stuff, because IMDb doesn't really...
She originated the role of Eliza Hamilton in the original workshop production of Lin-Manuel's Hamilton.
Okay.
That's
I did
cool.
not know that. That is very cool. A very iconic feminine character.
But it looks like the most she's written was
We win.
theater stuff.
Yeah, like more in the theater world.
Yeah, in the theater world.
What else is she? If you haven't seen Hamilton, by the way,
You should see
watch
Hamilton.
it.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yes, it is.
Phenomenal.
Listen to the soundtrack. It is literally
It's a banger.
blow your brain
But I like
away.
that they did that. Women should be writing women characters because they
I-
can connect obviously better with the characters.
Totally agree.
It should not even be a question. So I think the future Wonder Woman film is going to be phenomenal.
I feel like
Because so far everything here is great.
Women by Women just makes so much sense because I think there's things which weirdly enough I think She-Hulk missed a mark on that because I don't know. I just think there's something to be said about how there's there's rarely female biology written into female characters. Like if I was She-Hulk, like I don't know, when I'm getting my period, I'm just going to be green for 4 days straight because everything pisses me off. I don't want to talk to anybody. So the writing for that didn't make sense to me.
But it was written by a woman.
I know, which is why I'm saying it totally missed the mark for me. Like it just was like very odd to me, especially as a biological superhero. So
But that whole show was terrible.
well, yes.
From the ground up.
I agree, but I'm saying
Dog
like
shit.
when you make a female superhero, I think it's innately already should be so different off the bat just because of biology.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
that just makes sense. So I think that this movie also kind of did that really well. Like she has, I don't know, she just has a little bit more like nurturing,
Yeah.
tough love. Like she's kind of giving tough love older sister to Ruthie, and I love that. And I just have one tiff with this movie. The part where they're like, oh, our friend, what is it? The two people that were like, oh, our friend is going to come and like show you where the bad guys are.
The family?
Yeah. And then Supergirl and Ruthie just sit in that room and like go to sleep. I was like, can you not tell that you're about to be sold to these people? I just feel like it was so obvious. And then you drink tea from a stranger. Like, hello? Number one rule, you don't drink things from strangers. Like that just is every movie ever. And then I was like, well, maybe she wouldn't know because she's from Krypton, blah blah blah. But then I'm like, she speaks perfect English. They call it common tongue in the movie. She speaks perfect English, so she's definitely seen movies on Earth. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that was such an easy. You should know that something is wrong. Obviously, but
I think that
that was my.
she
biggest
did a
diff.
phenomenal job.
Oh my god, yeah, she was
I've-
amazing.
For someone who's like not been in a lot of big things, I guess. For the most part, I only saw her in this and Superman.
She was really good in House of the Dragon. She was in Superman.
She was in there for a little bit, yeah, at the end.
Oh,
Like she was introduced at the end of the movie. She goes to pick up crypto.
I don't
Remember?
that.
At the end of the film, she picks up crypto.
Sure. Don't remember that.
Okay.
But she was in House of the Dragon, which is a Game of Thrones spinoff about the Targaryens. She's only in it for a few episodes because she plays a character when it's like younger, and then there's a time jump, and then the characters all have different actors because they're older characters.
Okay.
And she was amazing. She was amazing. So
Okay.
good. Very talented. She's very good at like, what is the word? Like dry humor in movies. She has very good comedic timing, I think. Like her and Jason Momoa were really funny in this movie. The part where she's like playing a valley girl, I thought was hilarious. I think she
Yeah.
did such a great job.
All in all, it was a fantastic film. I'd recommend everyone to watch it. And I think that I'm super excited for the DCU.
Ditto.
Um,
I'm excited to see this Clayface, whatever.
Clayface, the new Wonder Woman. It all seems really, really good. And Superman for me personally wasn't the best movie. The problem with that movie is that too much was going on,
Way too much.
and you hadn't established anything
Too much.
preemptively. So a lot of stuff was like, what's happening, what's going on, and I think future films are gonna build off of other things. Like this one built off of Superman. The Man of Tomorrow will probably be better than the original because
Right.
it has like source material and stuff to work off of. But yeah,
But yeah, we're excited. Let us know what you think of
4 out of
Supergirl.
5. 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 for both of us. Let us know what you think. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you like it compared to Superman? And while you're at it, like, subscribe, comment, share, save, LMNOP.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah. Just let us know what you think of this episode.
Yes, and now
Let's get into
Toy Story 5.
But first, have to write down the ratings.
All right.
4 out of 5. Also, if you didn't know this about us, we have a Letterboxd. We also have an Instagram and TikTok, same name, and a Letterboxd. And
All is linked in the description.
The reason that we do out of 5 is because a Letterboxd is 5 stars, and you can do half stars.
Yes.
So when we say like 7 out of 10, we'll say 3.5 out of 5 because Letterboxd is 5 stars.
And we can't get granular. Like, personally, I would like to like use a 10 out of 10 rating.
Yeah, because then you could do like 8.75.
Yeah.
You can't do that on Letterboxd.
Because like Toy Story 5 is a perfect example. Toy Story 2 for me is a 5 out of 5. It's a perfect film. It's perfect. It's like the perfect animated film. Toy Story 2. It's like one of my favorite. There's a couple of like perfect...
I was about to say, it's not even your favorite Pixar film.
It's top 3.
Is it? Up in Wall-E? And then Toy Story 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
I didn't know
Incredibles is after that. But Incredibles isn't a 5. It's like the first 4.5. And then like the only ones that are 5 are Toy Story 2, Wall-E, and Up. They're all 5s. Like, they're 5. Perfect. I would not change anything about those movies.
That's... Okay. Okay. I don't think not wanting to change anything about them means that they're perfect. Like, I wouldn't change anything about Up, but I don't know that it's a perfect movie.
Well, then that means that there's something that wasn't...
That I would change.
Up to the...
You're right.
Exactly.
You're right. Okay.
So...
We have a Doodle game.
Are we doing that after the review?
We're doing it now because I already said it.
Okay.
You're welcome. We're doing a Doodle game. I'm going to see in 60 seconds how many things I can get him to guess from Toy Story 5.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get a timer going. I will get my flip clock because I love her so much. Wait. Oh, thank you so much.
And this is why it needs to be attached to your lapel.
Okay, just put it on me then.
I don't know how we're going to do this.
Let go. You men, you make everything so complicated. Don't touch, don't touch. Lord. Happy?
I'm so happy.
Happy?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I'm ready.
Oh, I done shook the whole table. All right. Okay, you gotta click start.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, go.
It's not starting.
Oh, no.
You have to
Oh,
scroll the timer to 1.
my bad.
Okay, go.
Oh, no.
Why don't you just have the clock app?
You do it. So much work.
What do you mean there's so much work? You have a built-in app.
Look. There.
Go. Lily pad.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
That looks like a piece of poop.
I don't know how to draw this one. Ah!
What are you drawing?
Shh.
Oh, is it the camera? Flashy? The little camera thing? The camera. Yeah.
No, it's not the camera.
It's not the camera. Jesse.
Jesse. It's really bad.
You guys
Okay.
can barely see that, but it was atrocious. The camera.
Yeah, the camera.
Flashy.
No, not flashy.
Clicky. Snappy? Snap?
I think it's snappy.
I don't remember what the camera's
I think
called.
it's snappy. Okay.
You got 18 seconds left.
Oh my god. Okay.
What the fuck? Bo Peep. The horse. Giddy up.
What's the
Get up.
horse?
Giddy up. Bullseye.
Bullseye. Okay.
5
And then-
seconds. Woody.
Yeah, Woody.
1 minute.
How many did I get? 5? That was pretty good.
1.
So this
2,
was
3,
Jesse
4,
and Woody,
5. Yeah.
Lily, Snappy, Bullseye.
Yes.
So 5. Good job. Oh, you can barely see it.
You can
I'll
see
do
it.
black next time. Are you going or no?
Am I going? No.
Alright.
Got
Well,
him.
then that's our game. Now, to review Toy Story 5,
Okay.
which was really good.
So this movie,
Was it the best? No, it was.
it was not the best Toy Story, but as you guys, for those who saw last week's episode, I was complaining about movies continuing to release stuff that we've already seen or continuing stories like 17 Minion movies and 17 Despicable Me movies.
And
This
spoiler, you ended up liking it.
I actually like more than the previous two. It's not as good as Toy Story 2 or Toy Story 1
Or
in my
Toy Story
opinion.
3.
Toy Story 3.
You're
it is
wrong.
This one is slightly better than Toy Story 3 in my opinion,
Incorrect.
because I liked that. First of all, this is the first Toy Story that Woody is not the main character.
Yes, which I like.
The main character in this movie, spoilers by the way, is Jessie. It's all about Jessie.
Love.
And obviously, it's still the main girl, which is
Bonnie.
Mm-hmm. And how they want her to... She's getting to the age where she's needs to make friends and is becoming very difficult because she is still playing. She's still play. Because she was using toys and all these new kids are using technology.
Mm-hmm.
They're on their lily pad. They're playing
on their phone.
They're playing Fortnite on their PS5, but obviously you can't see PS5s and stuff. But it's the point is that they're on their phones, they're on stuff. They created Lilypad as like the visual representation of technology.
Right.
And Lilypad is the villain, but isn't really the villain. I think the villain is like kids are judgmental and they like try to remove stuff from you. You know what I mean? No. Because Lilypad is also trying to help Bonnie.
Right.
Like
it's just in a different way.
There's not like a visual villain, like a this is the bad person.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't think there really is ever in Toy Story movies. I guess like Lotso in the third one is a villain.
Yeah.
But in the fourth one, there isn't really a villain.
Well, it was the... She's not a villain, but it was the doll.
The doll?
That needed the voice box.
Right, and then what? In the second one, I guess it's the miner.
God. Yeah. What's his name?
The guy who's with Jessie in Bullseye.
Yeah, hold on. No, continue.
And then in number 1, is it Sid?
Oh my
right,
God.
So...
That absolute crackhead.
This movie, I guess there isn't an actual villain in this. I guess like Lilypad has made the villain, but she like isn't trying to be a villain. She's trying to help Bonnie.
Yes.
Which I guess is like a more shades of gray type of thing. It's not like black or white. This movie is very like... Because
really
Jessie...
weird that you just said shades of gray, but continue.
Because Jessie is also trying to help Lily, but doesn't know how to do it properly.
Right.
And she's also dealing with like her own internal thing of like, maybe I'm just a bad toy because I'm not able to do the right thing.
Right, because she has that trauma
of being abandoned by Emily.
Which is actually kind of a parallel with Lotso, because Lotso was the kind of toy that had the same trauma where they got thrown away and replaced, for lack of a better term. But Jessie is like, what happens if you take that experience and you use it for good and you use it to pursue other kids and just continue to be a toy the way that you were meant to be. And Lotso's kind of like, what if I take the bad avenue and I just want to hate everybody and everything. So I like the parallel. It was very cool.
We obviously had that big Pixar moment. I think there's like a Pixar moment in every movie.
His name is Stinky Pete.
Yes. There's like that big Pixar moment in like every single one of the movies where like they really fucking pull on your heartstrings and like make you sob and weep.
Which was?
So this movie was The Tree.
Oh yeah, where she finds
that she actually was very impactful in Emily's life and she did her job and like she named her daughter after her, and she finds the box with pictures of her grown up and Jessie.
We were both crying.
And I was like, these fuckers got me. They got me again.
Yeah, because it was so heartfelt. Also, I think they did such a good job to make it such a trauma. It's kind of like when you get bullied as a kid and then in the future when you're an adult, people are like, well, you need to grow out of it and like forget it, like just grow up. But those are such formative years of your life. So like in the time that Jessie was first being a toy, she had this experience of being abandoned, and then it kind of went away because she found her belonging. But it's always kind of there in the back of your mind.
Yeah, she went to Andy.
Yeah. And
then it kind of happened again. But she had Woody and Buzz, and they were able to get to Bonnie, right? But this is the first time where, like, it was happening to her again, like with Emily, but she's kind of, like, the leader, right? Like,
she was like, no, I have to do something this time, yeah.
Because Woody's gone, right? And you didn't really get to see the Emily. But I love the, like, it was kind of, like, flashbacking, but also it was very in the present and meeting this new girl, which was her name.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up.
It's like something...
I don't have that in the outline.
It's like a horse name, isn't it? I swear it's like a...
Blaze.
Blaze.
Which was cool as fuck.
and her connection with Bonnie and like oh, it's still cool to play and like have all this like childlike wonder, but like what I said, it was like shades of gray because like Jessie kind of felt like almost like a bad person at some point when she was like being mean to the technology,
which I think was the point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I thought it was very like interesting that like most Toy Story movies are very like
hero
villain. This was like the hero is doing some villainous things and the villain is doing some heroic things, and they end up coming together at the end to both
which was so beautiful.
help Bonnie meet a friend that is right for her. Right? Lily Pad and Jessie work together. Right?
Yeah.
Woody and Lotso never work together.
Okay.
Woody and the
but all the other
doll
toys did.
never work together.
No, the doll did. Wait, what doll?
The voice box doll.
They do at the end of the movie.
Do
That's
they?
what I was gonna say. I don't think you remember them
I don't
right.
remember
because most Toy Story
that movie
movies,
was ass.
No, it was not. But most Toy
Story
Story
2?
movies are like that.
Toy Story 2?
No, Stinky Pete was just Stinky Pete.
And then Sid was just Sid.
No, I mean Sid had something. I don't
And
know.
then Lotso was just Lotso.
Sid. You know what Sid needed? Meds.
Yes, but like, is it just the fourth one?
Clog it.
Because I don't remember Lotso helping, being a good guy.
No, he was a bad guy at the end.
So it's just the last one.
No, because I think other characters did end up being good. Like every other character besides Lotso did end up helping them.
But the main villain is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, because Stinky Pete had Jessie and Bullseye, and she ended up leaving. But like the main villain was still.
Is there a main villain in this one at the end? No.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like there is no main villain.
Right. You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Which I think was different from.
Speaking of heroes, they actually wrote this script without Woody.
At all?
At all, because I'm pretty sure he had like a very small cameo. But they're trying to move away from it being Woody's story because
he left in the fourth one.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone was pissed. Or everyone was like, why the fuck are they making a fifth movie if Woody's supposed to be gone? Why is he coming back?
But it was actually so beautiful. I mean, the other toys are still important and still very cool. Also,
They also made it seem like Woody was going to be in the movie a lot more, and he actually wasn't in the movie.
He actually wasn't, yeah. He was barely in the movie. I mean, the preview is like it's like 50% him. Yeah. Like scenes with him. And he was barely in it. But they said that they started the scenes with Woody. The first scene that he comes into the movie is him finding a lost toy and Jessie's talking to him on the walkie-talkie. And they said they wanted to do that because they wanted to remind everybody that he's not really with them anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, he still loves them, obviously, clearly, in the movie.
Because he came back to help them.
Right. And he's Woody. He's always going to be part of the gang. But
yeah,
he's moved
found
on to
his
a different
purpose,
life.
and his purpose is
exactly.
finding lost toys and helping them.
Right.
Because he was once a lost toy. And he needed to find help. But I don't know, like at this point it's like I feel like I don't think I say this at the end of every fucking Toy Story movie. There doesn't need to be another one. They need to stop.
I want 100.
They don't need to make another Toy Story.
I have no opposition.
Like at this point, Woody's story is done. He's helping Bonnie rescue toys. He's done. Buzz and Jessie are together.
Yeah, but they're
officially.
Also, what was up with Buzz just being obsessed with Jessie the whole movie?
Because he's loved her for a lot of movies. But
I know,
he finally
but
manned up and fucking.
I feel like it was just so like.
It was cute.
It was so like.
I feel like she's the man and he's the woman.
You mean like gender roles?
Yeah, like because when she kisses him, he puts his leg up.
Yeah, and she like dips him.
Yeah.
But I think it's so cute. I love it.
Yeah,
I love that.
I loved all the buzzes in the movie. That shit.
I was gonna say,
hilarious.
what did you think about all of the buzzes?
50 buzzes that are all like technology and Bluetooth and have like can fly and stuff like that.
I like when she touches our Buzz and she's like, nah, he's old. He's an old man because he doesn't have the screen. That was so funny.
I love the buzzes and their whole like storyline of like getting to Star Command and then like them learning to speak.
And then Jessie's like, what do they call her? The star? She has the badge, so she's like...
Star Command.
Yeah, Star Command, yeah.
And then realizing that, like, they're all toys, and, like, their goal is to, like, help kids be happy, and then they all, like, land at the end with children
I know.
in the playground.
That was kind of scary though. If I saw
They
a
all
toy
come-
land and my child grabbed it, I'd be like, "Don't you fucking touch that toy."
So like
It's a
I
little
said,
spooky.
I was scared that this movie was going to be bad, but like it's also very like
It was a good movie.
it was. What I was scared of is that it was going to be worse than the last one. That they're just making stuff with the Toy Story name and like continuously making worse and worse stories. Because, like I said, Toy Story 1 was amazing, 2 was better than 1, 3 was worse than 2, and 4 was worse than 3. Like they took a dip, in my opinion. You think 3 is better than 2?
I do think 3
So
is
you think
better
it's
than
like
2.
3 is
well,
the best?
I wouldn't say that 3 is better than 2. I would say they're tied because 2 is like a nostalgia watch, and I love 3 for the plot. Like the plot
But
of
you
3
think 4 is
so
worse
good.
than 2 and 3?
Yeah, and 1 is my least favorite.
Well, you just don't like 1
Still.
because of Sid.
I just don't like 1 because it's creepy. It's
Whatever.
not. I don't know that it's Sid, but like, why does the baby spider, like, what is that about?
You're just hating.
Appropriately so.
The movie is phenomenal.
Sid needs help. Nobody's helping Sid.
Fuck Sid. He's dead.
Yeah, I know. I saw
Well,
that.
that's
a conspiracy.
That's a conspiracy theory.
But
That's
I saw that and I was really sad. Actually, I really hope he's not.
It's like
There were some things that I did miss from this movie. I apologize. There were some things that I did miss from this movie. I kind of missed the aliens. I feel like that's like a big staple of Toy Story. And
the little boys.
yeah, and then the bunny and chick stuffed animals from Toy Story 4.
Mm-hmm.
Who was like, what was it, like Kevin Hart, I think, and somebody else. I don't remember.
Well, yeah, because they didn't really come back.
Well, they're with Woody, aren't they?
They were there at the beginning, or when Jessie is talking to Woody over the intercom.
Yeah, they're there.
They're there.
But like, I missed them. I just think they were so funny. And I think this movie was missing a little bit. I think it needed a little bit more comedy, personally.
Yeah, because they had a lot of new toys, right? They had like
all of the tech
toys.
All of them. And all the tech
like,
toys at Blaze's house.
Yeah.
All of the abandoned toys that were like in her backyard where Jessie first ended up with the pig. You know what I'm talking about? The little playhouse in the back.
Little playhouse.
So there was all of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of thought that they were going to redeem the toys next door. Remember when Jessie goes next door and all the toys are like, help yourself, get out of here.
Oh, yeah, and they're like in the bushes and
they
stuff.
we never see those toys again. They're dead.
Gone.
They were gone. We
In the
lost
gutter.
them. What do you score this movie? Like, cannot English.
Because of the way my brain works.
Oh, a special brain.
Obviously, Toy Story 1. Toy Story 2 is a 5. Toy
Obviously.
Story 1 is a 4.5 in my opinion. This movie
Insane.
is worse than Toy Story
That's
1.
outrageous.
Which I guess. And it's better than Toy Story 3, which I give a 3.5. I have to give this like a 4. It has to sit in the middle.
Okay.
So it's better than 3 and 4, which 3 I give a 3.5, and then 4 I give like a 3.
Okay.
This has to be a 4 because it's better than 3, worse than 1 and 2, which are like every single one. It's like a 0.5 star gap between all of them.
Okay.
Like 1 is a 4.5, 2 is a 5, 3 is a 3.5, 4 is a 3, and then this is a 4. They're all like, I don't think any of them are equal to each other. Like there's clear differences in like which ones are better than the other. None of them, in my opinion, like how you say 2 and 3 are like both equally scored for you. Like for the most part, they're so close that they're equal.
Right.
For me, like they're all distinguished. Like I can distinguish which ones are better than the others by far.
Well, I think 2 and 3 are scored differently, are scored the same for different reasons. So both of them for me are 4.5. I wouldn't say that either of them are perfect movies. But
2 is a perfect movie.
2 is
I would change
like
nothing.
more of a nostalgia score, and 3 is more of like genuinely enjoy the movie all the time. I could literally rewatch that movie all the time. I think it's one of the best movies ever made, to be quite honest.
Cracked out.
No, I think that it's genuinely genius. I think it's brilliant. The vending machine, the yard, like the spies, and like there's like espionage, and like it's just such a good movie. And then Woody still escapes, and there's still new toys introduced, and Trixie, and I think it's absolutely, and that's when they meet Bonnie. Like I just think that it's brilliant.
At the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bonnie's first at the end, yeah.
Well, in the middle. because when Woody escapes, he ends up at Bonnie's house, and then he gets played with, and then remember he's like, I have to go back and get my friends, and they're all like, don't go back, it's evil, you're not gonna get out again. You not remember this?
Yeah, but they end up with Bonnie at the end.
Yeah. But we meet her in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
But yes, they do end up with Bonnie. And I just like that. I like that it was like not a scary transition. Like, you can love Andy and still love Bonnie. It's not like it was that difficult. Kind of like when the new Superman was coming out and everybody was like, well, if it's not Henry Cavill, whatever, I won't watch it. And then he actually ended up being a great Superman.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like that. Like, people were like, it's not going to be good if it's not
People
Andy.
are afraid of
and
change.
then it was, yeah, of course. And I think that it handled change really well in that movie. Yeah, that's it. I think that this movie was really well done. I like that it's a lot of like girl toy, girl play. I don't know how to explain it. It's very like
You're talking about like the weddings, like how they. This is like the first movie they show the play.
Oh, also the play animation did not like. No, it's not. In Toy Story 3 at the beginning, they show the play where Andy makes Ham, Dr. Porkchop, a villain, and then they're all running. Remember with the train where all the little trolls are on the train?
I need to watch the third movie again.
Are you actually joking? That's like one of the
The
best
last time I
beginnings of
saw
any
the
movie.
third movie was when it came out.
Okay.
I watched it in theater one time and then never saw it again.
At the beginning of the third movie,
We'll watch it again at some point.
they're in play.
Okay.
And Jesse and Woody are trying to save the train that's going off of a cliff, and the train is full of trolls. And then Buzz catches the train, and then they all think they're going to escape. And then they're like, oh, look, we brought our dinosaur. And then Rex comes out like a giant dinosaur, like way bigger than the other toys. All of that's play, but it's regular animation. It looks just like the rest of the movie. I prefer that.
I like the animation in this movie for play.
I did not. I
thought it
not
was
like
cool.
the play animation at all. I loved how they used to do the animation because it felt so real. Like how it does to a kid. Like, to a kid, if you tell them to look at the beach, they don't just see the beach. They see, like, the sandcastle and Moana and all of this random shit, and that they could be a mermaid and all this stuff. They don't see a beach the way that adults do. Likewise, I liked that the play looked real in Toy Story 3. Also, no, it's just Toy Story 3, yeah. I really like that, and I don't like that in this movie. You could tell that the play was like, it looks like drawings. Like, the animation kind of looks like Bonnie drew it on a white paper.
It looks like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it's giving like different.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I like it a lot.
I like Into the Spider-Verse a lot, but not.
I
not
like
this
I
one.
like the way that they drew it, where like kind of like this is imagination. This is like how the kids viewing like what they're doing, and stuff like that.
Okay.
I like that it was like a separation between like this is the real world, and this is the game that they're doing. It's play, right?
Okay.
I like that.
I did not, but I understand.
I was a fan. Also, this movie was also relatively short.
Yeah.
An
how long
hour
is it?
42. You have here written.
That's what 102 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a pretty short movie. For like, I don't know, how long is Toy Story 4? Toy Story 4 length.
Obviously, all of the people reprising their role, killing it. Tim Allen, Tom Hanks,
Everybody smashed.
Joanne. We have the new characters.
Joan Cusack, who's absolutely fucking brilliant. I'm sorry, continue. But she's just...
New characters, obviously. Greta Lee as Lily Pad. Conan O'Brien as Smarty Pants.
I think they all killed it.
They all did a phenomenal job.
Amazing. All the buzzes.
Whoever played Blaze.
I know all the buzzes is the same actor, but like, I just think it's so funny.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that the movie was brilliant. I also like that there is more kids. Like, every movie is one kid.
Taylor Swift song banged.
Oh my god, I knew it, I knew you. We've been
spamming
listening. Yeah, we've been listening to it on a loop. Brilliant woman. Apologies. Okay, we don't need to click things though.
Spamming that song.
What was I? Oh, there are more kids. So like in every other movie, it's a one kid. It's like either Andy or Bonnie.
Yes.
And this movie has 2 kids, and I think that opens them up to like
Spin-offs?
Now there will be, well, I didn't think of that, but yes, and more shorts, because there's a lot of Toy Story shorts, but also more locations, more settings. There's city side and there's country with Blaze now.
Yeah.
There's animals where like Jesse's riding a real horse, which was so cool.
But let's stop making Toy Story movies.
No, make another one. I
We're
love
done.
them. I
We're done.
genuinely think this one was so
We're
good.
done.
We're not.
It was great.
You're done.
It was great. But let's not
It was brilliant.
fuck it up.
I don't think they could fuck it up. I think they just make good movies.
They could fuck it up. Cars 2, 3, 4.
That's not Toy Story.
What
That's not. No.
else do we have?
No, we're moving on.
What else do we have?
No.
What other Pixar sequels are there?
Mm.
Monsters
all
University
good.
is not as good as Monsters Inc.
But Monsters University is really good.
Incredibles 2 is not as good as Incredibles 1.
Yes, it is. It's better.
You are just wrong.
You've never seen it. He didn't even watch the movie. He watched like two. I was gonna say 2 quarters, but that's
You are
literally
just
half
wrong.
of a movie. All right, I'm wrapping us up. because
Finding
I can't
Dory?
stand him anymore. No, Finding
not-
Dory is amazing.
It's not as good as Finding
Oh my
Nemo.
god, yes it is. You're ridiculous. Let us know what you think. Do you think Toy Story should have a Toy Story 6? If you think it should, what do you think Toy Story 6 should be about? How do you see the evolution of the series? And let us know what you think of Toy Story 5, which I'm pretty sure I already said. You
Yes.
got anything?
What did we score? I give it a 4. What'd you give it?
I gave it a 4.
Oh, so
Everything was 4s today.
everything was 4s today?
4, 4, 4, 4.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
Let's see.
Four, 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 four.
Let us know what your rating is. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share, save. LMNOP.
Yep.
Yeah.
All that
Also,
sort of
if
stuff.
you review it, please tag us because we want to see what you guys think. Yes. Ka-chow. Peace. Love.
Peace out.
Go watch some movies.
Yes.
Bam.